I would have been surprised if Booking Holdings did not lower their forecast for 2026. There is a war happening in the Middle East. It should be expected that the largest travel business in the world is going to be affected by that war. And this is a cyclical business. If you're investing in the company, you should be aware of this. For the first quarter itself, room night grew by 6%. The company says that it would have been 8% if not for the war. Same for gross booking. Revenues, same. About 2 percentage point difference because of the war. They expect that by June, things will go back to normal. Of course, the second quarter will be worse than the first quarter because for the first quarter, we are counting only March for the war. But they also say that March saw more cancellations. So eventually, things are going to get back to normal. And this is not what I think we should be focused on, we should be talking the most about. Because if you're investing in the company, you need to consider all of this. It is a cyclical stock. If we have a recession, people are going to travel less. That doesn't mean it is a bad company to invest in. You invest when everyone is fearful. Long term, the business is going to do well because people are going to travel more. Travel itself is going to grow faster than world GDP. As more people get richer, they travel more. This should be expected. But in the short term, anything can happen. The CEO, Glenn Fogel himself, he has been in the company since 2000. So he has seen 9/11. He has seen multiple wars. He has seen the Great Recession, the pandemic, the Iceland volcano. So he has faced all of this. And as CEO, he also faced the pandemic, many other things. So he knows what is happening in the company, that eventually things get back to normal. But you as the investor, how you invest in such companies, the market is going to react with the immediate news. But you need to consider all of this in your valuation. For me, when I'm looking at Booking Holdings, even if they say they can grow by 8%, I don't consider this as a best case scenario. I look at something worse. It's just like insurance. There's no insurance company that is going to tell you that there's not going to be any accident or something like that. It's counted in the pricing. It's the same for travel. That's why you will not see me buying this company when everyone is happy about it, everyone is buying the shares. I'm going to buy when everyone is fearful. And this is the same thing that the company is doing because they are repurchasing shares. There is this framework that they have, 8-8-15. They expect to grow gross booking and revenues by 8% every year. It's short term. And then they expect EPS, earnings per share, to grow by 15%. There is a reason why earnings per share will grow faster. It's because they are repurchasing shares and they took the opportunity to repurchase more shares this quarter and the stock price went down. It's not just because of the war, also because of the fears about AI. But once again, the company says that they are saving money because of AI. The AI companies, OpenAI, even Google, they say that they don't want to be merchants of records. They are going to send people to Booking.com, to even Expedia, the competitors. But the CEO gave specific examples. You can find the full analysis of Booking Holdings and all the companies I follow, I analyze. Of course, I cannot make videos about all of them. I don't want to make a 2-hour video talking about earnings like many YouTubers do. That's a waste of time. The CEO and CFO talking for 1 hour on the conference call. What else do you have to talk about for 2 hours? It is free to join. There are things that are paid. If you want to pay, you get the 20% off using the promo code SUB20. I'll put a link in the description. If you want, you get 20% off if you want to pay. So coming back to Booking Holdings, something that the CEO Glenn Fogel talked about was how in different countries, they use different apps to talk to customers. For example, in India, WhatsApp; in other countries, there are other messaging apps. This is something that Google, OpenAI, or Claude, or Anthropic, or other companies will never be able to replicate. I'm sure that Google doesn't want to use WhatsApp. They are going to bring you Google Meet or something, which is not very efficient for everyone. That's why there needs to be companies like Booking Holdings that want to do that, that can do that. They are more than just merchants of records. They are the actual merchants. If you have an issue, you talk to them. And Booking Holdings itself, they are doing other things, and I believe this is the most important page of the presentation, where they talk about the things that are going to make them grow faster than, let's say, the normal rate. They can, for example, increase alternative accommodations. So they are competing with Airbnb. They already have recorded the bookings of Airbnb. So it's big. It's a big market for them. They can expand. They can grow faster than they would usually with just hotels. More and more people are booking directly, and through the mobile app. It means they are less and less dependent on Google. Another reason why eventually earnings are going to grow faster, earnings per share are going to grow faster than revenues or gross booking is the way that the booking is happening. And there's also something else, merchant bookings. Initially, the company started as agency, that the hotels are paid first and then they are paid second. But now they are paid first and the hotels are paid next, which means cash flows also increase faster than earnings. And they can use that cash flow to repurchase shares. So will I buy more of Booking Holdings? Of course, I'm going to buy more. I have been buying. What matters is that long term, more people are going to travel. More people are going to be booking their hotels on Booking.com. They are going to book not just hotels, but also other attractions, which is becoming more and more popular. They call that connected trips. This is what we need to be thinking about if we are investing in the company. And wonderful management, they are doing a great job. They are returning all this cash to shareholders. If there is a war, this is a short-term noise. We need to take the opportunity. As far as I'm concerned, this is what I'm doing. You don't have to listen to me. Do what you think is right. And some people will say, why buy now? The war will get worse. Why? Probably we should wait. In 6 months we can buy. You never know these things. The shares today are higher than they were a few weeks ago. Will they go lower than that? Nobody knows. I took the opportunity to buy then. I'm buying now because I don't know what is going to happen. They say things will get back to normal second half of the year. Is it going to happen? Nobody knows. They even say that maybe there's going to be second order effects such as inflation. Who knows? You invest in the things that you can be certain about. That's why Booking Holdings today the second largest position in my portfolio. And number one is Wise. I recently made a video about Wise telling you why it is different from its competitors. I recommend you watch this video next. Have a nice day and goodbye.